Hello, I'm Ng Damawan, Senior Director APAC at GBTA, and I'm so glad to be here at Broadcast Studio at the GBTA APAC Conference 2026 in Singapore. I'm delighted to be joined by Jake Tan, Director for Corporate and T&E Lead at Visa Commercial Solutions Asia Pacific. Thank you for joining us, Jake.
Thanks, Al, for having me.
No problem. So, corporate travel, as we know, is a very complex ecosystem consisting of travelers, travel managers, TMCs, finance teams, and technology partners. So how do virtual card solutions help connect that ecosystem, improving visibility and control and alignment across the travel programs?
So from a corporate travel perspective, right, it works best when they are all interconnected. Let me put it this way. If the payment fails, the reservation fails as well. So the payment and travel booking is interrelated. And to a certain extent, right, in order for everything to work seamlessly, there must be a layer that connects the ecosystem across so that the traveler experience or the corporate experience will be seamless. So I think a good example of this layer is virtual card, right? They are able to connect across the whole ecosystem. This layer to touch on reservation platform, for example, the payment tools, and the EMS system. It is one example of how a virtual card is able to connect different stakeholders and provide this seamless experience for the corporate travelers. So I think from Visa perspective, right, we already see like how our role is like to create a trusted payment infrastructure, put it this way, a secure, compliant, and a safe way to connect everyone across the board. So I think this is where we think that having this payment embedded into the whole travel process plays an important role for the whole, whether is it corporates or the suppliers or the reconciliation piece of the segment. Yeah.
And of course, the travelers.
Yes.
Because I think travelers' experience matters
Exactly. Yeah.
hugely, right? Yeah. So AI is becoming more embedded across corporate travel. Where are you seeing AI delivering real practical value today? And how do payments and card data support that?
AI has been a very big word, right? So this is a very good question. Yeah, so AI has been such a big word that we need to find a real practical, real use case in current times. I think this is a very good question. So we see that AI is added, the current value right now is to reduce the complexity. I think this is a real use case here, right? I'm seeing more and more travel agency, for example, incorporating AI into their reservation process to make it more interactive. It has been a progress for example, from chatbot to be more AI, more human-like interaction. Now, I think they play a very good role in reduce complexity for now. And this reduction of complexity is to give for example, travel manager more time to look into the visibility side of the business. Now, AI is also helping their travel manager. Again, data is supporting this AI conversation. So with this availability of data, travel manager is now able to have more visibility and perhaps with the help of AI as well to translate this information to her. Like what does this data represent? Like visibility on their travel spend, are they within policy, within guideline? So I think the ease of having access to data is there. The ease of understanding data is there. Rather than going through the manual process of understanding all this, now we have AI to support us to reach the endpoint faster as well. Yeah.
I can't agree more. I think at our conference, we also talked about, how AI can help and support travel managers in their daily course of work. But I think the innovation that we are seeing and observing should continue to serve that progression and, make it more, reduce the complexity and make it more frictionless for our TMs to perform in their role.
If I can touch on that point as well, right? So this infrastructure then is very important. And this is perhaps how Visa can come into the place of providing this safe and secure infrastructure for AI to work efficiently and safely across the board as well. Yeah.
Fantastic. Many organizations are reinforcing their corporate travel policies. from your perspective, what defines a strong corporate travel policy today? And how can payments, particularly cards, help make policy easier to implement and to follow?
I think interestingly, we were just talking about this in our buyers group discussion as well, right? So we all agree that having a good policy is not about being strict. It's about being more human. The guidelines and policies here to facilitate the traveler experience, but in a more compliant manner that is safe for the corporates as well. So this is where we think that the card program can help serve as another layer of tools, whether to with controls, right? We can make the travel reservation be more compliant in a way. Now, at the same time, is to facilitate the buying experience of the travelers. Card program will really help where it complements the travel policy, enhance it, and make it more, again, back to the same key word again, traveler experience. What we want here is to make it the traveler to feel better and travel better. Yeah.
I cannot agree more. I think as business travelers ourselves, right, we are always looking for ways to make it a lot more seamless and a lot more painless. Yep. Okay, thank you, Jake, for joining us. You've been watching Broadcast Studio at the GPTA APAC Conference 2026 in Singapore. Thank you for joining us.